If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Hello, Laughs on the Road subscribers and followers. I have worked very hard on this channel to tell folks about the realisticness of this lifestyle. Some of the challenges and difficulties. Well, I mean, obviously there are a lot of YouTube channels that love to tell you how easy this lifestyle is. So there is a channel, and it's a fairly new channel. This couple is their whole mission, they even say it right at the beginning of their videos, that they want everybody to come out here and experience this lifestyle. Don't do it, don't wait, don't try to get debt free, don't do anything, but just come on out here. And if you don't like it, then you can always go back. And they said that anybody at any income level can do this. There are all kinds of ways to do this lifestyle, so you don't have to actually worry about your income level. You can just come out here. They decided they were going to do a 30-day boondocking challenge. Boondocking being that you're going to go out to disperse camp without any hookups. Apparently, they're going to try to do it under $1,000. It's quite apparent that they have a higher income level. So I think it's irresponsible for anybody to say, okay, anybody at any income level can come out here and do this lifestyle, because now that they're actually trying to reduce their income level, it's terrible for them. The showers, for example, they're taking a shower about every 2 days. And when you're out there with no water, it becomes very difficult. Well, what they're doing is they're driving 20 miles in their Prius to go to a Planet Fitness. And then they come back. Well, that's a 40-mile round trip. Well, for them in a Prius, that's probably going to only cost $2, $3, a gallon of gas maybe. But when you're out here living in a van, or your only vehicle is the truck that pulls your camper, you're more likely going to be spending $12 to make that trip. And so now you're going to be doing it, what, 15 days? Trying to do the math in my head, I think that's about $180 a month that you're going to have to run back and forth in your, gas guzzling vehicle. So if they're promoting a lifestyle where they say, okay, anybody at any income level, and so they're trying to assume that your income level is under $1,000, which ours is, it's very reasonable that there are a lot of folks that are going to come out here at an income level less than $1,000, but they don't own a Prius. So the next thing they're doing is they're paying $5 a day for the campsite. The campsite was actually $10, but they have a pass, and I guess American Beautiful Pass, I don't know. And so their cost is only $5. So again, if the math is right in my head, that's $150 that they're spending on a paid campsite. As most of you know, that if you're out here and you're trying to live under $1,000, you're going to be looking for free campsites. And these free campsites aren't 20 miles to Planet Fitness. These free campsites are usually 50, 60, 80 miles from town. So you're going to limit your trips to once a week. That means that you have to try to go back to the original subject, which is showers and water. You're going to have to conserve water, and you're going to find ways to get water. Next, they're having a real problem with propane. They said they're going to spend about $5 to $7 on propane to keep the refrigerator cool. Well, here, now we're actually starting to talk about safety. If they don't keep that refrigerator, they're trying to keep it at 48 degrees. Well, if they don't keep that refrigerator, cool enough, things are going to start spoiling. And if you're not paying attention, you could be eating all of that stuff. Now you're getting sick. Well, with them being able to, afford a lot of stuff, of course, they're going to get in their Prius and you're going to go to the hospital. But if you're 80 miles away and you're by yourself in a van and you can't really afford much of anything, you're probably just going to have to suffer out that food sickness out here. So it's irresponsible for them to tell anybody to come on out here when they don't even understand propane usage. Again, if they're spending $5 a day on propane, there's $150. I mean, they are just racking up the cost, and we haven't even talked about things like food. How much are they spending on food? The next thing they're having a problem with is electricity, and boy, are they really having a problem with electricity. Now, they apparently are some sort of digital nomads. Like myself, so they got to have access to internet, they got to have electricity to run their computer. It appears they don't have a huge understanding of battery usage, and here's why. They keep saying that their batteries are old, and so they're dying real fast, so they went out and bought new batteries. But the first thing he said is that now these are marine and RV batteries. With that, you are allowed to drain them all the way to dead, or something to that effect is what he said. Well, that's not true. You can't drain them to dead. You'll waste those batteries in a heartbeat if you start draining them to dead all the time. One of the things they're doing is they're running their RV generator. It's a very inefficient generator, so they're using a ton of gas or propane or whatever they're using. It's very loud. Well, it's overheating. So what they did was they took the panel off so it would stay cooler. Well, I think what's happening now, I think they're actually going to cause more overheating because now you've disrupted the actual flow that's designed to cool itself. Also running an Instapot. Well, I can guarantee you, if you're living out here for under $1,000 a month, the last thing is on your mind is an Instapot. Now, admittedly, I don't have a solar panel, and I may or may not get one, but they have one solar panel, and they don't understand how that works. They bought it, and they're very upset they have to move it around all the time to keep it out of the sun. They're having to move it like every 5 minutes or something like that. I mean, it was whatever he said, I couldn't remember. Another issue they're having is, oh my goodness, all the kids out there playing on the beach and running through their campground. Yeah, you know, that's just the reality. If you don't like it, most people will just say move. You know, they've already paid for this site, so they got to stay there. So the point of this video is I think these YouTubers really need to start being responsible for what they're trying to sell. They're trying to sell you on this idea that this lifestyle is awesome, you need to come out here. And I think it's real irresponsible to say it doesn't matter what income level you are, you can come on out here and then actually try it, know that you're not going to make it, and then continue this facade that, yeah, you're supposed to come on out here, doesn't matter what income level you're at. But I really want you to understand that you got to be able to have all the information. If you're being told that this lifestyle is easy, great, don't worry about it, it's perfect, and you're going to have a great time, and nothing about it, and you come out here and you realize, wow, well, yes, you are responsible for making that decision, but you made that decision based on bad information. If you are a manager of an organization, you go to all your people who work for you and you say, okay, I got a new customer who wants us to try to do this new thing. Do we have the skills and the mindset to do this? Do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do this? And they all say, yeah, that's great, bring it on in. And then we get it, and you don't know, and we don't know how to do it. Everybody's lied to you is what has happened. Yes, you're responsible. The company is going to hold the manager responsible, but it's all because the manager got bad information. Well, the same thing goes with these YouTube videos. They're providing a lot of bad information, telling you, come on out here, it's great, you're going to love it, don't worry about it. And then you come out here, and I've met so many people that came out here based on YouTube information and hate it, can't stand it, just don't know what to do to get back. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.